Day 1027. It is 12:33 p.m. Just got off of a coaching call with one of my guys from my X18 group at church. It was so good, so powerful. I feel like I'm losing a little weight. I think so. Anyway, it was such a good call. It was one of the guys that I met with last week for coffee, and we were talking about how the church, like just all churches, they need to be able to take the principles of the Bible and make it practical. Like, how do you make it tangible? How do you take the teachings of the Bible and actually apply it and win the spiritual battle? Because we're all in spiritual warfare. And I've just got all these tools and tactics. So I just did the lion and sheep exercise with him, which is not lion and sheep anymore. It's prisoner and warrior. The prisoner is the person that Satan trained you to be, and the warrior is the person that God created you to be. And they are two completely different people with two completely different mindsets and actions and results. And I've never really done it from a prisoner warrior framework. I mean, it's the same thing, just different vocabulary, different, it's different than a sheep and a lion. I'm not doing sheep and lion because that's not biblical. Like, we are called to be sheep, like the Lord is our shepherd, and his sheep know his voice. So sheep is not a bad thing in the Bible. It's a bad thing in the world, which I think is interesting. But you've got the lion and the sheep. Now it's the prisoner and the warrior. And I actually like it so much more because there's so many Bible verses that align with it. Like, I just said it and it was just all like, it flowed so well. It was awesome. So yeah, that was really, really, really cool and really encouraging. And he loved it. He was like blown away. He's like, the church needs this. Like, he's like, bro, how are you not on stage teaching this? Like, you need to be on stage teaching this. I'm like, it's coming. At some point it's coming. I was like, they're a little hesitant. They're protecting the flock, and I get it. I understand, like, to give me that much influence in the church is a scary or uncomfortable thing. So I understand. So I'm just doing it, on the side. And he's like, well, it's just a matter of time before they're going to see it. And they're going to see, like, people transforming. But you could just tell he was so excited to see, like, to understand who's calling the shots, like the prisoner or the warrior, the mediocre self or the greatest self, the person Satan trained him to be, or the person that God created him to be. And man, it's such a good exercise. Come on, church. Let me get this out there. Maybe I'll do it with one of the pastors first. Yeah, because it's a game changer. So that was awesome. Went to the gym this morning, 5 a.m. It was great. It was not as bad as the first time. The hard part is just getting up at 4:30 in the morning. That is just not the easiest thing to do in the world. And I went to bed early last night. I slept like 7.5 hours, I think. So that was not the easiest, but I was so glad that I went. I did a really good job in the workout, and I felt that, like, enjoyment, like, oh, I like this, and then did my Warriors of God call, and then came home and then meal prepped. I roasted a bunch of vegetables, so delicious, so good. I made some juice, which this is just carrot and spinach. It is so delicious, it's ridiculous. Carrot juice is my favorite juice in the world. It is so good. And so yeah, I was talking to the Warriors this morning. I was like, don't let your foot off the gas. We're coming into the second or the third week of doing our battle calendars. Like, don't you dare let the enemy defeat you. Don't take your foot off the gas. We got these spirits in the corner. We've got them against the ropes. We got to keep swinging until they are knocked out and this battle is over and we are fully standing in victory. Like, do not let off the gas. Do not stop swinging, because as soon as you let your guard down, as soon as you put your gloves down and you stop swinging, you're going to get knocked out. And that was for me this morning. It was like, Chris, you going to get up and you're going to get to the gym? What are you going to do? Are you going to make excuses? And it was because it was like, well, I could just go to the gym down the street, after the call. And it's just like, no. And so I got to sign up for the gym because I only get 3 free days. So tomorrow's my last free day. And then I have to sign up. And so it's like $50 a month cheaper if you do a year. And I was like, no, I'll just do month to month, like giving myself a way out. And it's just like, man, if you committed to this for a year, first of all, it's cheaper, which is great. But you're just declaring to everything and everyone that this is it. You're not going back. You will never be as overweight as you are today. Will never, ever, ever. There's no going back. That's it, period. And so, yeah, so I'll be signing up for a year. And yeah, it's exciting. Just felt so good to go this morning. Just like, I remember that feeling. And what I love about this place is it's packed. You know, there's like 20 or 25 people at 5 a.m. versus when I used to go, you know, after the first month or two, there was 3 people and no one said anything. The trainers didn't want to be there. The music sucked. It just was not, it was not it. And then I go here, the trainers are pumped up, excited. Everyone else is excited. I can't wait until I can actually get to know some people and, you know, can joke around and laugh around and push each other. Because I like that teamwork and that camaraderie, and so that'll come. It's just a matter of time. But the music's good. Like, it's all just, it's good. So I'm very excited, and I'm eating great. I'm starting to love these juices. Thank God, that's a miracle. So I have to shower and get ready and go to church. Then I got to reach out to some new believers, and then I've got a call with one of the Warriors of God, maybe two sessions with Warriors of God, and then I've got a session with a new believer, and then I've got the new believers class, and then I've got the prayer night, and then I'm gonna come home, and then I got to go to bed because I got to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. So it's a busy day. A busy day. Yeah. It's only 12:30. And it feels like I've gone through a whole day already. That's the benefit of waking up at 4:30. Your days just are very extended. And when you go to lay down, you're just like, oh, like you earned it. So, all right, I'm going to shower and get out of here.